You know what? Let's have fun. We're going to do a side by side. Why not? Hi! This tiny Colorado distillery is making some big whiskey, and you should know about it. So let's check it out. Hey folks, I'm Jeff here, the Colorado whiskey guy. And so I got one here from Durango Craft Spirits. This one's called McCardell's Private Reserved American Single Malt Whiskey. You probably won't be able to find this. That's okay. This one was a special release they did, I think almost as an experiment to try it out. And I don't think they have it as a regular thing. I think this was just a one-off, and that's okay because they have a lot of other great spirits too. But we're going to try this. Go for it. So Durango, if you don't know where Durango is, definitely check it out. It's in southwestern Colorado, kind of in the Four Corners area. They're right in the mountains. And Durango Craft Spirits is a small little artisan distillery there. Now, I call it artisan because all craft whiskey is really small, but this is, I think, even smaller. It's just a local town distillery, and I don't think they distribute outside of Colorado. So you kind of have to be there to find it. I know you can find some of their stuff here in Colorado Springs, where I'm at, but really, other than that, you're just going to have to go to Durango. But this, I don't think you'll be able to find. But that's okay. We'll share it together. We'll live it together. We'll live the dream. So this American Single Malt, this is 4 years old. This is 100 proof, so 50% ABV, 4 years old, and aged in a used bourbon barrel. So that's one of the reasons I like this. We'll talk about that though. Let's see. It's a unique nose. That is not in a bad way. You can smell the malt. It is just coming out of there. It's very much a beer malt. And it's kind of got some of that beer, beery nose to it. Berry? I don't know. That beer kind of beerness to it. It's not a very fragrant nose. It's kind of holding it back. So we'll try it. There it is. So right away, the kind of, I don't know, butterscotch to it. It's got some light fruit in there, like kind of orchard fruits, like apple, pear. Pear is a good note. And it's almost an effervescence on the palate. It's almost effervescent, which is really weird to say. No, this ain't carbonated, but it's light on the tongue. And it's not spicy or anything like that, but the barrel definitely still contributes. Honestly, Colorado, if you don't know, Colorado does have a tremendous barrel impact, mainly because of combination of the weather, the altitude, the swing in temperatures. A whole thing just is a magic combination, but you really rarely will find any high-aged Colorado stuff, mainly because of what Colorado Weathers does. But 4 years old, you could definitely tell just by the color that's a used barrel, and that's okay. So, you know what? Let's have fun. Now, I know that this, they say on here that this comes from a 100% lambic malt, which I think is like a Belgian malt, and smoked over applewood. Now, I don't really detect any smokiness to it. Maybe a little bit, but if there is, it's just a light touch. But what definitely carries over, we're gonna do a side by side. Why not? We're drinking whiskey. Let's have fun. Why not? Let's go. Here it is. Now, here is one of the core offerings from Durango Craft Spirits is their Cinder Dick Colorado Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Now, 2 years old, new barrel. I don't know if that's gotten any older or not, but you know what? I don't care. 2 years is fine. So let's try that out. And I am a big fan of this Cinder Dick. There's a story to it. It's on the back of the bottle. It really doesn't matter. I like the story, and I like the fact that you go with history. All of their core releases, they have, it kind of goes along with the Colorado mining town aspect. Okay, I'll tell it. Cinder Dick basically goes back to being a railroad detective, Pinkerton detectives. So Detective Dick, Cinder, Railroad, Cinder Dick, that's it. So that's where it came from. Other than that, it's good whiskey. So let's compare it side to side. Let's see. The nose is a lot lighter on the bourbon, but again, none of them really come out to play in the nose. So let's go back let's go with the bourbon. There it is. Sweetness. That caramel. That. Sorry, I just realized I'm enjoying this whiskey enough that I'm actually kind of whispering to myself instead of talking to you. Hi. All right. So this is good. It's a light bourbon, and it is light. It is sweet. It is kind of fruity, but not quite. And so let's compare that to the malt whiskey. There it is. Hiding in the background. Yeah. These are the used barrels that this comes from. Now, I knew that because those are the used bourbon barrels that they had to work with. And this was aged in used bourbon barrels. 1 + 1 is 2, right? So, but it really is hiding. Comes along on the back end. Well, right along with it, and you can tell that sweetness is there, that caramelness is there, that notes of it, it doesn't overtake it, but it kind of borrows from it. But really, this is its own good thing. I like it. Now, it is a higher proof than their basic bourbon, the bourbon 94 proof versus this being 100 proof. But like I said, you can't find this. And if you can, my hat's off to you. But this you should be able to find at their distillery in Durango or certain places across Colorado. I love the fact they have a map you can go on that shows everywhere that they have their bottles in, so you can go check it out. But you have to come to Colorado to visit in order to get it. That's okay. A lot of great things in Colorado, including me. I'm in Colorado. Yeah. So that's a good one. I like how American Single Malt, it's kind of the Wild West. It's a lot more room to play with because it's its own thing. It doesn't have the cloud that bourbon does around it. Everybody knows bourbon. They know Kentucky bourbon, and people still say that bourbon can only be made in Kentucky, which is wrong, but we'll let them be wrong. It's okay. But American Single Malt, it's a brand new thing. I mean, July 2025 is when they officially made it a thing. So it's officially a thing, and this is a good thing. So if you can, try it, check it out, go there. You know what? The owners are Mike and Amy, and if you can go there and you can say, hey, do you have any behind the bar? Any hidden somewhere, that American Single Malt? Maybe they might have enough to give you a sample, a little sniff. If they don't, I'm sorry. Try their other great spirits anyway. Hope you guys have a great night. Now, I do have in the comments a community. I love Colorado whiskey. Can you tell? And you know what? I have a community around the love of Colorado whiskey. So go into the comments. I'll post a link to it and you can come join up and you can come join us. There's no charge for it. There's no anything. You just be there. Just say hi. Come in. We'll talk. We'll talk. Hope you guys have a great night. Till then, see you later. Cheers. Hit that like and subscribe or all the YouTubey things. Love you guys.